Hello guys, you are welcome back to my channel AM Discoveries. And like you already know, we are going to continue our discussion on challenging behaviors. And so I have here with me Mrs. Victoria. Anyway, and so we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll just dive right in where we stop. Let's take a break. This is Flavor.
Hello.
You are welcome back to my show. Thank you so much for English time. And thank you for being Thank you for having me. Thank you. Anyway, and so we are going to dive right in. We have been talking about what are the process of challenging behaviors. We've done the first part. If you have not watched these words or so you can follow up what we are going to do. But I'm going to talk about first we'll start with what are the causes. The common causes of behavioral challenging behavior.
So I would want to divide it where it becomes more alive in behavior. So we can look at the what and the where. So who is causing the behavior? Who is causing the behavior? We can look at the age or the developmental level of the child. If it's around the terrible children, sometimes it's about the thinking. If the child is not getting enough, I will not be able to pass you on this. Therefore, your command I will throw attention. Because already I'm doing something which is my not well satisfied. I will throw attention. I would throw a part because something is also lacking in me. If my playing fields are not in. For instance, the children who are better yeah, child feels the play to just not in line with the typical child. So if I get to do a play, I wouldn't know how to continue. So I'll be going there, toys and doing things that are not acceptable. So then what then toiletry. I've not left my diaper. I'm still carrying a diaper and everything like this. So this is also another challenge they go and the past in the children. The age and the developmental challenge in the child can be because they are challenging by them. Then we can come to the terrible things when it's still there. At that teen level, we know what it is. Experimenting, being like mommy, being like daddy. Now with the social media and all that, so celebrating fast what someone is doing, I'll definitely come. So when you are observing your child, look at the child. That is what's in or how old the child is and what the child is bringing at that particular time. Their age can also be then you better know how to explain that. We are also looking at family issues. What are the family issues is making that behavior challenge. Couldn't be that the parenting skill. It's the kind of parenting skills I'm giving to my child. It makes what the child is exhibiting a problem for me. I am the strict type of parent. My child is the less type of parent. We are in conflict, not gelling well. We can give me technically it's the gift. I treated my child very well, but maybe it's not enough for this kind of behavior. So whatever the child is showing, somebody call it, oh, yes, it's when they are trusting lot of Daeshian, all this kind of behavior, or maybe the structure in my house. In my home, we are supposed to do this and this. Then my child goes off, maybe during time, if there was it is a behavior that's not acceptable. So my structure is another issue we can look at is the family issues. The kind of family that a person is coming from. Can determine if the behavior I put out whether it's a challenging behavior or acceptable. If I come with my family where they are strict, and then I am doing things that I've learned from people. Whatever I'm putting out there, it's a challenging behavior. But it's not in accordance with what my mommy and my dad are. Yeah. Maybe dynamics of multiple children. The dynamics of multiple children can mean that maybe a man or a father or a mother cannot have control Imagine if a man intention one boy, big girl, and they are probably in those things that wow. The thing here alone that the parents have, maybe they need extra help. What needs to be let's look at major family crime. Maybe they are facing financial crisis. Wars,
Or bring about challenging.
I'm even looking at the generation that will come out now. Looking at what they went through, some of them would have lost some parts of their childhood. Yes. So migrating to another country and having it settled, there will be a push for the child that will come out and then you take that.
So that's the yes. So now we move to the where yes, the what. Now the yes.
So what is it about the behavior that is challenging? The communication and the social skills. I'm not communicating what I'm not getting what the child is saying. There's no dialogue among them. So them it's okay it's a challenge. So that communication has been broken. Then the learning style and the different the ways of learning. The learning is badly. If the child is able to know what you want of them, it's all there. Then the learning strength. What I teach the child is it practice. Is it strong enough to retain the learning behavior, learning helplessness, and learning independence? What is it? I have put up a behavior that I cannot let go. No matter the situation, I feel like I have to explain that. Just let it go. With that kind of behavior, imagine learning putting up a habit and then exhibiting it for more than 21 days.
Oh, that's the habit. So like I want something. When I cry, I'm crying. Now that is not okay. So even if it's something I don't have to cry, because I'm used to crying to get what I will know this one.
It's something that when you are coordinating and you are predicting you have to know what kind of data. Now let's move to the way the physical environment of the child. Is this something that has so much friendship value? That I'm sure you did a video on friendship, the cow, it ramped up the child. It is something that they had so much out and then that area of something that you don't get.
So probably the child is using a high environment. They take it to the car, take it to the playground. So the noise and everything that the child that's important.
Sometimes the functional environment. What are they really out? What is the maybe the Amma family okay? What kind of them? Maybe too much. It's so high that I shouldn't fall short. Then if I cannot eat, I also put up a behavior that will make you less.
We call them the black sheep of the community.
You have to find out why the child cannot put up like that. Then talk behavior. Then the social environment. But now, with this kind of term, you look at what social media is also putting out there. The demands of TikTok and the behaviors of their celebrities.
They'll bring it for
okay. And the amount you can't look at it without looking at the triangle face of the individual, where the child is, who the child is, and then what's the setting of the child.
So that those are what causes behavioral challenges.
We want to put them in this triangle so that you can explain it better.
And takes break and when we come back, we talk about the let's Okay, so we are now moving to the tools for assessment. So if your child has a challenging behavior, what you want to address it? So we are going to talk about that, talk about intervention, and they probably use one case study to talk about it because we didn't get a lot of case studies. So we're just going to use one to handle it, and then we'll bring our behavioral talk to an end for this.
So mostly people employ the services of a behavioral behavior. But things can come in so many parents can be a itself for themselves. The teacher, Sunday school teacher, I mean, the nanny, someone, the caregiver can be a bit, but for the professionals, they don't just look at it and then give it the name or something. They have to study in assessing. These are a few over the internet, but then there are some that I have personally able to do. Talk about that. So there is a behavior and emotional training system. There is a social, academic, emotional behavior risk screener. There is a strengths and difficult questionnaire. There is a student's risk screening skill. There is a behavior assessment system for children, which we call it BAC. There is a child behavioral checklist. So the teacher reports these ones that was given to teachers to record children's behavior in the classroom. And then there is the ABC one, and then there's the functional behavior analysis, which the AB analyst would Okay, so
But like she said, those ones are for technical people. So she's coming to give us like the very basic one that you as a caregiver can actually use.
right. So for this one, the ABC, you divide into 3. A stands for the accident, B stands for the behavioral, and then the E stands for the body. So there will be for this chart, you will see that there are 3 tables here with 3 divisions. The first one has the accident, the second one has the behavior, and then the third one has the consequence. So this captures the whole picture. So for instance, a child throws itself on the floor because the child asks for a candy and giving it. So what is that? Is the minute you get the throwing on the floor? One,
What happened when the child
ask for candy? So that you can't connect the A. That's and the thing, what it means. That's the consequence. What is it? That portion is a very nice one. Mostly caregivers and parents fall short over there. But immediately that behavior, okay, the consequence can be, you gave the thing out.
compare the child, carry the child.
And that is where the technician should say that you are being wrong. But well, for the purpose of this, you just end here. I'm sure there'll be other ones where you explain and then tell them what to do at that time. So, for this one, let's look at one case that they know how to play them and that is so one. I really love swimming. He asked, Mommy, go swimming several times in a day. Mommy, go swimming. Mommy, go swimming. Mommy, go swimming. In the pond. So, Akwesi has asked so many questions about swimming, how to go swimming. He does this to have an attempt to have a conversation with the mom. So, what can the solution be? The mom has to use a schedule to give daily information in a calendar to give a longer term information about his favorite activities. So one, we have solved this by communication.
Okay.
We have solved this by understanding. Then we have solved it by the environment in which they are in. Do you understand that? So the environment being that they are home and the mom has come in and explained that this and this and this, or this is the time that we need to go to his fun activity. These are the times that they play at home.
So it means that for this behavior, you need a chat, a daily chat for the child to know that maybe from Monday to Sunday, these are the activities. So if you say go swimming on Monday, you show the child the chat. Monday, maybe go swimming is on Friday or for Saturday. Then that way the child will see that this is what is expected.
It's not that we are going to start and then the child will easily follow. They have to be consistent change. Behavior technician is you don't live for one man and stop with another time. Have to live all the time. All the individuals or the variables the child like.
Yeah, everything else. So, for instance, if you have a child who cries for things, so whenever the child cries, then you give the child, and now you want to work on it. It means that the child has to stop crying before you give it to them. And if the mother is doing, the father has to do it. The teacher has to do it. If it's action, you have to do that. If it's on the playground, so everybody around the child has to make sure that when they are crying, you don't give them all the time. When they stop crying, you give them what you want. That is how you solve that problem.
Thank you, and then we could do that. That's exactly how. Then now, what are some of the interventions? We mentioned a chart, so there is a visual schedule that we can create for our viewers. We can create for a mother that is having a challenging behavior from a child. We can create for a teacher who is having one or two, and it's almost like a calendar, but it has to be visual enough and bringing it alive for the child.
More colorful. They have to see themselves in the pictures. And
so it will be work, but it will be work at the end of the day.
Okay. So basically today what we have done is to talk about what are the causes, and she mentioned the who, the what, and then the when. All these three things, a triangle, comes together to explain what a challenging behavior is, or what are the causes of the challenging behavior. Then she mentioned some big terms for the tools for assessments, but then she dwelled on just one, which is the ABs. And for my next interview, we'll have someone talk about ABA, applied behavioral analysis. Yes, and we'll dive deeper into the ABC she spoke about. And then she mentioned the intervention, that if your child is asking for swimming, for instance, you have a schedule, which she also has shown us the chart of what it looks like. So is there any last words for us, Mrs. Clayman?
Okay. So what we can say is that there are some that can do medication when this behavior is getting out of hand, according to them. But I wouldn't say for the lay person, you learn what your brain is doing and also do that for your child. Always make sure you seek the right medical intervention. Okay, so for these children, if the child is on autism, make sure you see a neuropediatrician or
any challenges, don't just up and buy medicine from the counter, the pharmacy. See the neuropediatrician and let them prescribe the right medication.
So there are a few medications I would mention here, but it's not for everybody. It has to be prescribed by a neuropediatrician.
So then basically it means that for some of the challenging behavior extreme, there are medications to help. But you can't just go and get it. You first have to see the neuropediatrician. And they'll prescribe and tell you the right amount to take. So I'm guessing that brings us to next. Okay, guys, so there you have it. For the past few weeks, a month ago, we've been talking about what challenging behaviors are. And it's actually something that is really on the rise. And so, Mrs. Clayman here, a master's holder in psychology, and she's been working with children and also special children quite a long time. So she has given us expertism advice, and she's shared her knowledge with us, what she has learned, what she knows, what she has experienced over the years with us. And if we can't talk about everything, we can't go into details. And so if you have any question, if you want to reach out to her, feel free, drop your questions or whatever it is in the comment section. And then I'll do my best to link up to actually reach out to you and then link you to her. So that if you have further questions about behavior or anything relating to children, especially those on the spectrum, she'll be ready to help you. This is great, my friend. Thank you so much for your time. We'll definitely come back again to you, because I am sure we'll still have to talk about some of the tools, yes, so that we can break things down better for them. And then hopefully we get more free sleep, we'll come back again and talk about these issues. So thank you so much. Thank you for the time. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys, and so there you have it, AM Discoveries. Today my guest was Mrs. Victoria Clayman, and as always, I have my crew members here, Rose, and my special producer, right?
It's not
Abigail Hermosa. Thank you so much, and thanks everyone who has been a part of AM Discoveries. AM Discoveries, discover. Mrs. Lena cannot sign up. Sign up with us.
Bye, everyone. Please keep watching this channel and have my face for more things.
Okay, see ya.
Okay. Action.
Start.
It's okay. What is that? Squeeze over. Why?
Primary. C'est quoi? Digital. Papa and Anaya. Wait, Papa and the mother is here. But you people, you didn't post the video you're talking. Abi.
After.
What do you have to tell us? Bye.